Hey y'all, it is me, Chocolate China. As y'all can see, I'm a little bit busted. Well, maybe a whole lot busted, but anyway, y'all know what time it is. It's undercover chit chat time. I got my cover and I'm under them, so let's go. Okay, so I got a special request from someone, and they wanted me to talk about deadbeat dads. Okay. Now, my opinion is, well, let me not say my opinion. Let me start out by saying, how can you be a deadbeat dad? At what point do you decide that you're going to be a deadbeat dad? I don't understand how somebody cannot take care of their children. Whether you like the baby mama or not. I mean, you liked her enough to lay down with her. So at some point you liked her. Okay? I mean, I don't know if, you was using protection and it happened to slip off a break, or if you was just raw dogging from jump. I don't know. But at some point, you made a decision in your mind to lay down with this lady, with this woman, and we all know how babies are made. I mean, we all know. So in the back of your mind, you knew it was a possibility. Okay, so you can't say, well, you didn't mean for this and you didn't know this and all the kind of stuff. You knew all the possibilities before you lay down with this young lady, old lady. It's so they having children at all ages now. Okay, so anyway. But at what point do you decide that you just not gonna take care of your kids? I don't get how you can get there. Like, that's a part of you. It's 50% her and 50% you. So half of that is you. So you ought to be equally responsible for that child. If you cannot be there, I'll say, if you can't be there physically, like you and the mama can't get along, the baby mama can't get along, y'all can't live together, whatever, you can't see the child, in the morning when they wake up, you can't be there at night when they get ready to go to bed, then you ought to spend as much time as you can with that child, and you ought to support that child financially as much as you can. Because what I think guys fail to realize, when the mother takes the responsibility of having that child, she has to provide transportation for that child. She has to provide a roof over that child's head. She has to provide, when they go to school supplies. If they don't go to school, they got to provide daycare so the mom can go to work. That's if the mama go to work. Okay? That's a whole nother undercover chit chat. We'll talk about that another day. If the mama go to work. Okay. Baby need clothes. From jump, baby got to have Pampers, formula, wipes. It takes a lot of money to support a child. Now, you won't pay $40 a week. That don't even pay for lunch at school. That don't pay for 2 cans of milk. Now, mind you, the mama is paying rent or paying a mortgage, paying a car payment, paying gas for that. Buying everything. Because every time you turn around, child needs something. They need car seat. They need clothes. And like I said, wipes. They need everything. $40 a week is not going to cut it. $40 a week ain't even enough to put on the light bill. Okay? So I don't understand how these men can sit up here and think that they doing something with that little $40. Now, if young folks is having children too, young and old. Now, I could see that if both of y'all still in school and ain't nobody got no job, and Or maybe you got a little part-time job. I believe both of y'all need to do what y'all need to do so y'all can stay in school. But still though, the father needs to do whatever he can do. Not just monetarily. And a lot of guys think that just because they give that little $40 a week, that they ain't got to do nothing else. They ain't got to spend no time with the child. They ain't got to do nothing. That's wrong. Because you know why? At the end of the day, you gonna need that child. Something gonna come up, you gonna need that child. Because hopefully one day you gonna get old. If you make it that far. And you're gonna need somebody to take care of you. You're gonna need somebody to carry you back and forth to the doctor. Go pick up your prescriptions. Whatever. Or if you die, you better hope you got somebody there that care about you being buried. Care about your funeral arrangements. I'm serious. Men need to think about that. The way that you do your child, more than likely, that's the way that they gonna do you. When y'all switch roles. Because you'll get to the point where you can't do for yourself. And they will be able. And they're not going to want to. Why? Because of them $40. Because of them $40. And I don't understand how a guy can sit up and have children with one woman, not take care of these kids, and then you go and have children with somebody else. Now you already know you can't afford to take care of no children. You ain't ready. But then you gonna lay up with somebody else, raw dogging again, and get somebody else pregnant. I don't get it. I don't get it. Or what about this? You don't take care of the kids you got. Then you get with another female and you help take care of her kids. That ain't even yours. Now that's what really blow my mind. Them kids ain't got no part of you. They got a daddy already. So what is your motivation? Why is it that you don't feel like that about your own kids? That you want to take care of? Is it because maybe the mama ain't putting out for you no more or something? It shouldn't even be about that. As soon as that child was conceived, it shouldn't even been about that anymore. On when you can slide in. It shouldn't even be about that. It should be about the well-being of that child. Making sure that child don't want for nothing. Don't need for nothing. I can't stand to see. And y'all know sometimes we see it on Facebook. These dudes be on here talking about they balling at the club and buying out the bar. And they did so-and-so to this car. And they went and got this. And they, buying out the mall. And wearing name brand clothes and shoes. Or when they got the new Jordans. Whatever. That's unnecessary in my eyes. Because some of that is unnecessary. But then your baby mama asks you for $50. It don't matter what it's for. Whether the baby need a pair of shoes or she need it for the light bill. The point is, your baby mama needs some money to help with the lifestyle of your child. Because, your child need lights. Your child need a roof over their head. They need transportation. They need food. They need all of that stuff. So it don't matter what she asks you for $50 for. Then I ain't even got it. But you were just talking about you was buying out the bar. You just talking about you went so-and-so and spent X amount of dollars. Or you got bread stacked to the ceiling. But you ain't got $50 to give your baby mama. I don't see it. And then get mad when you say somebody put you on papers. You ought to be on papers. In the jail papers. Them the kind of papers you need to be on, because that don't make no sense. That ought to be a crime not to take care of your children. If you can lay up with somebody and get somebody pregnant and have a baby, then you ought to be made to take care, because as we all know, folks that don't take care of their kids, all of this government assistance, everybody that work, and true enough, some of the people that's on it do work. Some of them, like I said, that's another story. Some of them do work. But at the end of the day, if you work and you pay taxes to the state of Georgia, we helping to pay for that government assistance. Whether you realize that or not, when you pay your taxes, you is paying for that government assistance. We pay out to the government pay out to them. That's all I'm saying. So, you need to take care of your own children. I have to take care of mine. I have to take care of mine. If you don't want to take care of your children, you need to be put into jail. And then you need to be made to do some kind of work where you make money every week. And then, make at least, minimum wage. Doing something constructive. Not just standing around, whatever. You need to be doing something, going cutting grass. You need to be going painting stuff. They need to have y'all doing something. And then all of that money needs to go to your baby mama. All of that needs to go to your baby mama. That's what I think. Yeah, I know folks saying, the jails is overcrowded and all this kind of stuff. But there's some folks that need to be in there. That's a crime against society. That's a crime that's affecting me. That's a crime that's affecting you if you work and pay taxes. That's a crime affecting the child because that child is missing that parent. And there's certain stuff you miss from not having a father. I don't care what nobody say. A woman can say they can be the mother and the father all they want to, but at the end of the day, it's certain stuff you learn from your daddy that you cannot get from a woman. Especially for the young boys. So, that's a crime against the children. It's a crime all the way around not to take care of your children. I'm just going to say it. And like I said, as far as the women go, the deadbeat moms, we'll talk about that on another day. But right now, it's the deadbeat dads. If you know a deadbeat dad, smack them. If you know a deadbeat dad, better yet, get their child and let the child smack them. Yeah. That's what need to happen. Because they need to wake up. They need to wake up. The child didn't ask to be here. You the one decided to lay up with the mama, with the baby mama. You know what can happen when you lay up with somebody. So stop playing like you ain't know, or you brand new to the child. Please. If you know and if you see a deadbeat dad, smack them. Today, October 31st, it's Halloween. You need to be April Fool, cause you acting like a fool if you don't take care of your kids. But if you see a deadbeat dad, smack them. But anyways, that's all I got for today. Like I said, deadbeat moms, y'all next. So you can get mad if you want to. But yeah, you coming up next. I guess until next time, I'll see you later.